I'm the only person in the world that can only understand the duality of being such a huge Harry Potter fan. God. No trans woman has ever liked Harry Potter before.
Never.
It's not obvious that J.K. Rowling has problematic views.
Some of the names might as well have been watermelon chicken.
Amanda.
The equivalent.
She has such an audacity.
No, she really does.
Like they do a whole lesson and then just circles back around to the beginning.
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling learned nothing from writing all of Harry Potter. Harry Potter made me trans.
Fangirl Central. Let's introduce
our guest.
Okay. Today on our podcast, we have the lovely, the incredible comedian.
Yeah, you've probably seen her on your reels.
She's hilarious. Whenever I see her sets, or her reels, I laugh out loud. Like out loud.
And that's literally the goal.
Loudly too.
That's all I want to do in life.
She's an amazing comedian and a wonderful fangirl. Give it up for Hayden Johnson.
Hayden's here.
Hello.
It's you.
It's me.
It's she.
I'm the girl. I'm the problem. I've never done that before. I'm the problem. It's me. I've never quoted Taylor Swift in my life.
And see, it's weird when it comes out.
That's what I was about to say. It's like sometimes it's just a Taylor Swift lyric that you have to say.
Yeah.
It's really bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a Taylor Swift fan?
I'm not. My little sister is insane. Like so obsessed. Has a whole like kind of like her whole aesthetic is based off of her, and she like talks about her all the time on TikTok. Like she's she's a
TikTok Swiftie.
Taylor Swift is like, if you aren't one, you know one.
Yeah.
If you aren't a fan, you know one.
Are either of you?
No.
Good. Well, then this is going to go well.
Yeah, respectfully, no.
Respectfully, we grew up around a lot of them because we're from Tennessee, which famously Taylor Swift is not from.
She's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah. They always introduce her. Like I saw a headline that was like Taylor Swift returns to her hometown of Nashville, and I was like, she
ain't from Nashville.
I saw somebody going to her show in Pennsylvania like last night, and they were like hometown show, and I'm like, tell her that.
Yeah.
Go off.
Oh my God.
That's problematic. That you will be making people upset.
This is your biggest problem with Taylor Swift. You're like,
you are
she
not
lies
from
about her hometown.
Not from there. I'm not going to spew Taylor Swift hate on this podcast.
No,
we have a audience of fangirls, and you famously can fangirl over anything you want. And I'm saying famously as a nervous tick because anytime we talk about Taylor Swift, it makes me nervous.
I want to say yes, and I want to say about Taylor Swift. Just before we move on from her forever from this podcast, episode.
Because this is the end. It's with me and then never with anyone.
Yeah, we're never talking. I do find her Eras Tour videos to be endearing and cute. Everybody's having such a great time. They're like literally crying, and they're like, even if you weren't a Taylor fan, she was everywhere, and so you've seen the eras that they're talking about. And I'm like, I get the reference.
I agree,
and it's cute.
I agree because if an artist that I love did that, I would be like, this is exactly what I want to see. Like, I want to see you sing songs from your literal worst album and wear what you were wearing in 2012.
And you know who's gonna do that? The Jonas Brothers.
True.
Were you a Jonas Brothers fan?
I wasn't a big one. I think I missed them by just a little bit. But the year 3000, that's them, right? Yeah. Is such a good song.
It is.
I would go to a concert
ad-libs.
purely to see that song.
It's so hype.
It's the ad-libs are so good at the end, and it just builds. It builds.
So hype. So what were you a fangirl
let's get into the fangirls.
So what am I a fangirl of generally?
Yeah, what am you?
Okay.
What am you?
I think I was the biggest fangirl of Harry Potter. I was
Speak on it.
obsessed with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I went as Harry maybe 3 Halloweens in a row.
Whoa. In a row.
I dressed up. I cosplayed for the premieres.
What was the age for these Halloweens?
Probably, I think like 10 to 13.
Okay. Wow, those are good years to be Harry.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
The first years, second year and third year. Wait,
Yeah.
how do you say that? First through third years.
Yeah, I
Yes.
guess I
of
would
your
say that.
teens. I think beginning of your teens is when it's good.
Yeah.
But I was so obsessed with Harry Potter. My dad tried to build me like a Harry Potter themed room.
Oh.
Did this multiple times.
Tried?
Yeah, why try?
Okay. So my parents got divorced, right?
Okay.
And when we were living at our first house with all my parents together, all of them,
All
two,
of them.
all two of them,
All of them.
I did have a Harry Potter room. It was gorgeous. I had this loft. It was like a castle. Like,
Oh,
It was like,
A common room.
and let me just say, I'm not like, I wasn't rich. Like, it's not like
Right.
it didn't look like amazing, but
Yeah.
like it was.
It was good
themed.
for the kid, for the child.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then as soon as he got another house, he like kept being like, I'm gonna build it, like I'm gonna build you Diagon Alley and like all these different things from the show
Oh.
inside my room. And it was really ambitious and it was sweet.
Yeah.
But it never got done. And so in the house that I lived with him until I was like 18, there was like always a Harry Potter like theme. So I just simply could not have anyone over to that house ever.
Like, now you can't see.
I was like,
Was it a family thing? Did the whole family like Harry Potter, or was it just your thing?
I think it was really my thing. My little sister likes it, my middle sister, and I think my parents like it too. But my dad does have on his Facebook like a banner of Harry Potter.
Oh,
and it's
my
like,
God.
and it's just like all the Harry Potter characters together, and they're saying now more than ever.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
That is so funny to have in the year 2023.
Truly.
right now.
I think he's had that since like 2008, and it's just like this is still
Now
applicable.
more than ever.
Oh.
Oh, my God. Our mom used to have
Parents are
like professor at Hogwarts School of Witch and Wizardry in her Facebook
As her
profile,
career.
like as her career.
See,
She's a
it's-
teacher.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's cute.
That's still in like people's like dating profiles and
Yes.
stuff.
Oh my God.
They're
yes,
like
it is.
Harry Potter, magic
I go
girl.
to Hogwarts.
or
What is
whatever.
your opinion? Okay, so I mean, we all know that now J.K. Rowling is a TERF. Like I would
do.
say the supreme TERF of the world.
She's really, really loud and active
and
about
really,
it.
really loud about it. What's your opinion on? Not that,
So-
like in
Please,
general.
Hayden,
But
No,
like,
no. This is the most important interview question I can be asked right now. Actually, I'm the only person in the world that can speak to this.
You are the only girl in the world that could ever say anything on this matter.
That's right.
That can only understand the duality of being such a huge Harry
Oh
Potter
my
fan.
god, please speak. I'm so intrigued.
No trans woman has ever liked Harry Potter before.
Never. It's
It,
groundbreaking.
she is just, when I look back, I think since she's come out as a TERF, when I look back at Harry Potter, it is not as great as I had made it up to be in my childhood.
I've noticed that too.
But I also think that we can still appreciate it for what it gave us. Like, I feel like I was gayer because of Harry Potter. I felt
That's fair.
freer to express myself because I saw that
Yes.
kid, I saw that wizard, and I was like, I'm magic too.
Because fandom is so gay.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's
Everyone
so
who's
gay.
ever liked Harry Potter is gay. And even if you're not gay,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah. And I mean,
You're like if you love Harry Potter, you're either gay or like you're a very loud ally.
it's true.
Yeah.
like
no, honestly, yeah, like those premieres were filled with like the like most outcasted children.
The first people
Ever.
the first people to dye their hair were Harry Potter fans.
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, in history.
Yeah.
Truly.
Oh,
You can take that to the bank.
Tonks.
Yeah, Tonks changed her
Wow.
hair all the time.
Wow. No, yeah, but yes, going back to see the Harry Potter thing, it's not obvious that J.K. Rowling has problematic views.
She does, and the show just it doesn't hold up as well when you go back and watch it.
I mean-
and some of the stuff with women too is very weird.
With every single group.
They
like,
named the black. I did not even think about this until the other day.
Yeah,
they
in
named the only black character Kingsley Shacklebolt. Why you put shackle in? Why you do that?
Shacklebolt?
What's
Like,
wrong with you,
girl, huh?
Yeah, they named the only Asian character Cho Chang.
What is the
Those are two
matter?
last names from two different cultures.
What is the
Yeah.
matter?
What is the and then
the whole Gringotts bank.
Yeah, the goblins are like anti-Semitic
What's
stereotypes
wrong with you? I say again.
Even past all that, what about the house elves that love being slaves?
Oh right,
like that wasn't even what I was gonna say, if you can believe it. Before her turf essay and like all her turf stuff, like because it was like sprinklings of it on Twitter at first, and then she wrote that essay. But before that, remember when Pottermore came out, and she was like, the jokes before she was a turf were like, oh, like she's making up shit every single day now.
Yeah, I remember. Like on Twitter,
like Hagrid had a secret half sister who was a frog.
Yeah, she was just on Twitter.
Just
that power to just make something reality in the biggest.
She did say, she was like, Dumbledore was gay. That was the first big one.
Yeah,
but I keep getting off track. Between that, after Pottermore came out, and she put out new stories on Pottermore.
Oh, right.
She talked about the American witches and wizards, and they were all like just different, a hodgepodge of different Native American tribes. And like she would take from this, like take a mythology from this story, and take mythology from this story, and then name them like very offensive.
Oh no.
Like just like literally like the equivalent of Kingsley Shacklebolt for a black man.
Please,
like you might like it might as well have been, some of the names might as well have been watermelon chicken.
Manda,
the equivalent.
She has such an audacity.
No, she really does.
And she always has. And when you're a kid, you're just like, well, if you wrote a book, surely you know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Really? And she was so big on the fact that this was progressive. And
right.
Yes.
Well, it's also problematic because she made Harry's like big job, like his big aspirational job in the end is basically just to be a cop.
Yeah.
And that's
Harry
a sign.
loves being a cop.
I didn't like that when I was a kid, too.
Yeah.
I thought it was
that
boring.
detail, I was like,
why didn't
he's always sneaking around behind the rules? Like Harry would not be a cop.
I feel like at least if he's going to be something in some type of authority, he would be a teacher.
Literally.
Yes, for the kids.
You'd think that he would be Dumbledore. He'd be
Yes.
Dumbledore too.
He would be a teacher or principal.
Right.
Yes, that's absolutely what he would be because he was for the kids.
Because
Because
also-
he had a complicated childhood.
Yeah, and in Harry Potter, the cops, that team, they fuck up like all the time.
They hated him.
The Aurors.
Yeah.
Because they work for the ministry. And what is the ministry? Corrupt.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
And it's like they do a whole lesson and then just circles back around to the beginning.
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling learned nothing from writing all of Harry Potter.
That's right. She's like, but then they'll make it better for the next generation, but they don't. They don't.
No.
I mean, she
because the
clearly
Cursed Child comes out, right?
She clearly didn't do any research. Yeah.
I thought it was just a musical.
It's a play.
Yeah.
Is it a musical?
No, it's definitely a play.
Oh my God. Wait, I was like, sing a song.
God, and I would sing it right now.
I
if
would
there was
love it if there was a musical, because I was also a huge fan of a Harry Potter musical.
I
Yes, you
think
talked
it's
about
time I should
this.
watch
Yeah,
that.
we did
Have
talk-
you seen that?
I've not seen
We
this.
should do a screening. I think I'm going to do screening for my friends, because I've talked to a lot of people who I'm like, it's like, oh, did you like Harry Potter? And everyone's like, yeah. Nowadays. And then I'm like, what about a Harry Potter musical? We can still like love that. And they're like, I didn't actually get around to that.
Yeah, you should do a screening.
I'm gonna do a screening
because that's true. Everybody is like, It's just disappointing. It's disappointing, but then you have other cast members who
I still
are like,
love the movies, and I still love Daniel Radcliffe.
yeah, I was about to say that. I was about to say you have other cast members who speak like the opposite way about everything.
And I love Daniel Radcliffe. I think
He's so precious.
he's good.
He's so
amazing.
precious.
Who was your favorite character?
In this series, that's a great question.
Yeah.
I always found myself very attracted to the Weasley brothers. I thought they were so hot.
I said all.
No, sorry. Sorry. Well,
The
no,
twins?
just the twins.
The twins.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they were hot.
They were hot.
They was
But
the
also
shenanigans.
the oldest one,
Percy?
he was kind of hot too, right?
Percy
If I
annoyed the
remember.
shit out of
He
me.
was just little, like, he was like whiny and
He was
annoying.
I know
annoying.
he was whiny, but there was
But-
something about his uptightness that I feel like I could change.
Okay,
Okay.
wow.
Bill was kind of handsome.
Oh, they didn't like. Oh, wait. Bill.
They left one out.
They did leave one out.
Who did they leave out from the books?
Charlie.
No,
It was Charlie, the dragon guy. But he does like write. He still writes the note to Ron in the in the whenever they have that
they didn't
dragon.
cast.
Imagine
him.
just not casting. Like, there's just some ginger out there.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Bill.
I could have been him. Yeah.
Bill was hot because he's what's his name's son, Mad
Eye
Moody's
Moody.
son
Mad
in
Eye.
real life.
Yeah.
Mad Eye's dead.
Mad Eye Moody kind of hot too.
You know what?
He was powerful.
Honestly.
I'm attracted to his like self-assuredness.
His like he was like very like huffy and like no shenanigans, get shit done.
Yeah. I liked Luna Lovegood too. I think I know she was annoying in the movies, but when I read the book and she was just like strange and spectacled, I don't know. That was
It's cool. Like all the weirdos are like.
Yeah.
I mean, she was good at the thing that the books did well. I think is like talking about being an outcast and like feeling weird, and then making us empathize with the weird characters.
Exactly.
I feel like I didn't have a favorite character. I can't think of one I can't think of one. I think I just liked the ensemble.
I mean, yeah, Harry
was my favorite.
Yeah, because he was just the one that she gave the most like insight to.
But like I remember in my friend group, we all had our favorite characters, and there was somebody whose favorite was Hermione, and there was someone whose favorite was Ron, and mine was Harry's. Like and people were like, "That's such a boring answer," and I'm like, "But he's genuinely my favorite character."
He's funny. He is funny. He's like a stupid boy.
He is, and he grows, he develops, he's nice, he's always kind.
He's always confused.
He's hot.
Yeah.
He's literally, she describes him as hot in the books in not so many words.
Really?
Like he's always
His messy
like,
hair.
She'll like say that he like like he'll look in the mirror and he's like, he's noticed that his hair is starting to look blah blah blah, or like the girls can't get enough of him. Like he's
that's
getting
right.
Yeah.
stares.
Yeah. I think, which one do you guys think, Daniel Radcliffe, which movie do you think he looks the best in? Because I joined the fandom late. So when I saw it when I was in 8th grade, I thought he was the hottest in the 5th one and the 3rd.
I honestly thought he was the hottest in Goblet of Fire.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I also thought, I watched it when I was 14 and I thought he was the hottest in the 3rd.
Is that order? Yeah.
Actually, that one's Prisoner of Azkaban. But I also think he's hot in the last one. Like the final movie.
He's hot in the last one for sure.
I think I thought he was hot in the 3rd because I just really liked that movie. Like and that plot.
I also think that Daniel Radcliffe is hotter than the character Harry Potter. Because like the movie Harry annoys me a little. Mm-hmm. He annoys me just a slight tad.
Yeah, he kind of becomes a little preppy.
Yeah, especially in Half-Blood Prince.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
He just becomes whiny.
He's a prep, and Draco's like a goth.
Yeah. Draco?
Oh, God, Draco.
What are your feelings about Draco?
He is troubled.
I think he's really hot in the 6th movie.
I think he could use some guidance.
Yeah.
I think he could use some. I wish he kind of had did you watch Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know Zuko?
Yes.
So Zuko's my favorite in that, and I think he's also hot.
Zuko's very hot.
That's right.
And I wish that Draco had a redemption arc, at least, if not the exact same as Zuko, at least similar.
I agree.
Because he didn't have a
He didn't. He just walked down that bridge away. Right?
He just left with his
parents.
mom.
Did he?
Remember, he tried to kill Harry literally up until the last.
Jesus.
In the room of requirement, he literally tried to murder Harry.
Yeah.
With Crabbe and Goyle.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh my God. And one of them had been replaced.
Right.
Right? Wasn't Crabbe or
Yes,
Goyle it was just a fully different person?
Why did they do that for the last movie?
I think because the original.
I think he got like a DUI or something.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And then they were like,
They were like,
No.
no.
can't be in Harry
As if
Potter.
we would know.
Yeah.
We were kids.
Surely.
Probably the English were
But
like, can't have him.
Yeah, probably the Crown was like, we actually have to get him offset.
No.
now.
No, he can't be representing us.
Yeah,
The
Drake.
Crown sounds like
They're
that.
going to see this across the pond and they're going to think we're
They're gonna think we condone
They're gonna
this.
think we're
Yeah.
so crass.
Oh my
That's
god.
good.
Sorry, British fans, British
is-
listeners.
Yeah, all 30 of them.
Yeah, I don't know what the percentage is there.
I love you all.
We love you.
We love Love Island.
We love Love Island.
I love the coronation. No.
Oh, good lord.
What were we talking about?
Draco.
What do you think about Draco?
Yeah.
I thought I hated him so much. And then
Oh, God.
by the end, I felt like JK maybe gave Draco a little bit of character development. Like, I don't know. I feel like he kind of like
I should go back and
grew,
read it.
and not in a good way, but his character like changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, like He did change more than Harry does.
Yeah.
I feel
Towards
like
the end.
I feel like he just got quieter with his bullying. Like he wasn't as like he was still really mean and like stank, but like he wasn't loud and cocky in the last movies as much as he was when he was younger. I feel like
because his spirit was
being
broken.
being broken.
Yeah.
And that was kind of interesting to me.
Yeah.
It was, and I thought that his choice of suits in Half-Blood Prince was cool.
I did like that.
Oh my God, Lucius was hot.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Jason Isaacs.
Who is
He's what General
Zhao.
He's General Zhao in
Avatar.
Avatar: Last Airbender in season 1.
A lot of ties there.
Yeah.
He's also Captain Hook. I thought he was hot as Captain Hook in that movie in Peter Pan too.
I really can't remember
I need
his
to stop talking
performance.
about how hot everyone is.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
I'm sorry.
saying.
This is what I brought to the
We
podcast.
really
is that I'm
have-
just making you talk about who you think is hot.
What were your other fandoms?
Yeah.
Okay, so my other fandoms, I feel like, I mean, musical theater was huge for me.
You
I
did?
think
Did you do musical
I did
theater?
a ton of musical theater. I did so
Nice.
many musicals. I
Nice.
was, up on the latest ones. I was learning all the lyrics.
What's your favorite one?
I think honestly, I'm trying to, because it's changed obviously since I was a child. I think I still really like In the Heights. I think In the Heights is so good.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just said that.
In the
I
Heights
had
is
no
really
idea. I was
good.
about to ask. I was like, you kept up on all the latest. Do you like In the Heights? It's my favorite musical too.
It's really
It's
good.
really good. It's
really
got
good.
great music. What did
Yeah.
you think of the movie?
I thought that the movie was good. I enjoyed it. I thought they cut something that I was really upset about,
They
like a
moved some
song.
shit around.
Yeah. And then also, when Lin-Manuel Miranda came out, I was a little bit like, okay, we could have gotten maybe like okay, I'm gonna get in trouble.
No, speak.
What is it?
Well, okay, so the part that Lin played in the movie,
Yeah, the Piragua guy.
yes, in the original show is like a very powerful singer. And I love what Lin has done for creating that musical,
Yeah.
Yep.
but maybe he wasn't the choice for that character.
Yeah,
I
I
see
can
what
agree.
you-
I can
what-
agree
yeah.
with that. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Because that man, like, I do love the Piragua songs.
Yeah.
Piragua.
And I was almost like, like Christopher Jackson is also
Oh.
like right there,
That's a-
right?
that's a
I was
good
like,
idea.
I was like, we could probably just switch.
Yeah, play the guy in
Like-
the other track.
I get that Lin made it, but
I know.
It just needed to be a cameo.
Yeah, and Chris's voice is so smooth.
It is
does
so
sound
beautiful.
more like the Piragua guy.
One last time was stuck in my head earlier today from Hamilton.
One Last Time is a really good.
Fuck, I
was
love
so
that one.
I was so obsessed with Hamilton, like way
Same.
too much. Like,
Yeah, same.
When I moved into my freshman year college dorm, I had pillows that were like knitted with like the Hamilton like characters' names,
Oh my
and like
goodness.
I had like
God.
a poster up in my college dorm, and my frat bro like
Oh my
roommate
God.
was not.
Yep. He was like, I don't want to watch
He
this.
was like, I don't know what this is.
Oh my god, that was me. Freshman year, I was blasting the Hamilton soundtrack every single day in my room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
And-
me junior year because I'm a couple years older than you guys. So,
When did you graduate high school?
2018.
oh, what?
I'm confused.
That's when I graduated college.
Interesting.
Wow, exactly 4 years.
Am I the youngest person that's ever been on this?
I think so. Hayden, I don't think I knew you were 2 years younger than me. I thought you were 2 years older than me.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you were Amanda's age out of the
only
other two.
17. I was trying to like make a joke about how she's only 17, but she's
Oh.
not. She. What is this?
I was about to start. Wait,
Oh, dancing queen.
young and sweet, only 17. But she said 2018. She didn't even say 17.
I know, but I was just like, oh, haha, like I was gonna sing a song that's like, oh, she's so young.
I was 17 when you were 21.
Yeah.
I have loved you since you were 8. Did you like One Direction?
I didn't really. My parents didn't like music, so I didn't.
That's interesting.
And then I went to a private like Catholic school for a lot of like my childhood,
Jesus.
and I transferred to a public school. But yeah, I didn't learn a lot about music or pop culture until really late.
So when did you start doing musical theater?
Musical theater I started doing in like 2011.
Okay. So
When,
how
when
old
was
were
One
you?
Direction peaking?
2012, 13.
Okay. Maybe I was just too fresh.
I mean, you don't have to. We can't.
No.
We just can't go an episode of
Without
this podcast
mentioning- I was
without
Well,
genuinely
they're just right
just
behind me,
curious.
so I
Yeah.
guess I'm like scared
Do you
to
like
say.
this is
I'm
all
like, I didn't know.
No.
No.
I just genuinely was
because
curious.
we really do not need to talk about them anymore.
No, we've covered it. Everybody knows that we like it.
That we should do like a separate episode for that.
I have a question that I was going to ask about musical theater and music. Okay, so musical theater in 2011. That was like you were in 5th grade.
Something like that, yes.
When were you? How,
That's so small, but also
2011.
I was
so
11.
oh yeah, I was
Whatever year it is, that's how old I am.
sophomore. Whatever year it was, that's how old.
Whatever
you were?
year it is, that's how old I am.
So you
'Cause
were
you
in
were born
2000.
Yes.
that is so
At
blessed.
the very beginning of 2000.
That's
so.
really easy on everyone.
Oh, when you were 11.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's the age.
So you started musical theater, and what possessed you to do it? And do you think that like led you to then like music in general, or did it take you a
Yes.
few years?
I think it took me a few years, but I think the type of music that is musicals was my first time I was into music.
Yeah.
Got
Which
you.
is a horrible introduction into what music is.
It's just gonna
But
shape you.
it's just a little, yeah.
It's just gonna shape you.
Yeah. And it did. And it really did.
And that's beautiful.
So I knew all these musical theater songs, and I was like, I remember literally when I was playing high school football, embarrassing,
Oh my god.
I was listening to musical theater hype songs to like work out.
That's
and stuff.
fantastic.
you have
Which ones?
Excuse me.
What are the hype songs? What are the hype songs?
It's like 26,000 was one of them. Right?
wait,
96,000, sorry.
Yeah.
That song is
That
so
is hype.
fucking hype.
That is
Right?
really
I
hype.
loved that scene in the movie too. I loved the
water.
like the visuals, the water and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Sounds-
the first song I heard from In the Heights.
It's I think it was the one that they did on like Good Morning America.
Yeah, they did it on like the Tonys. Like they would do like a little bit of In the Heights, and then they would go into 96,000, and I was like, "What is this? Or how can I get more of this?"
Yes.
Yeah. That's catchy.
What are some other hype songs?
I think from
Bring It
Chicago.
On. Yeah.
Oh, Lynn
Bring
did
It
that one
On.
too, didn't he?
Lynn did that one too.
How
I
does
haven't heard it.
How does Bring It On go?
Bring It
It's for the Bring It On the musical.
Bring It On the musical.
Oh, it's like the opening
It's-
song.
Did you mean
Well, okay,
a
so
song called Bring It On, or just the musical?
There
in
just
general?
were songs in Bring It On. I'm so scared to try to name a musical theater song after saying 26,000. But I'm like the ones that are fast. Amanda and Amber, the ones that are hype up songs. I immediately regret saying anything. No, Defying Gravity was on there.
That's good. that's hype. That is
Were you
confidence.
ever
boosting.
like? Did you ever like Legally Blonde the musical?
Legally Blonde.
That's,
I was
around-
in Legally Blonde the
So
musical.
was Amber.
Really?
I was Pilar, obviously, the only black character.
Yes.
Who were you?
I was Professor Callahan,
Oh my god.
Whoa.
which
Did
is
you have a song?
yes,
Blood
I
and
do.
Water.
Blood and- Yeah, it was good.
Oh yeah.
I killed that.
What
I
year was
remember
that?
it.
Was that high school?
That was high school. Yeah, I
Okay.
used to go to the there's a all girls Catholic school, and I would go to that school to do musical theater,
Oh my
like do the
God.
boy parts.
Yeah.
And
Same with us. We went to an all-girls school.
Yeah. Did you have boys come
We did-
over to
we had
do?
boys come over.
And you were so popular immediately.
Yeah.
The girls were like, "What?"
They all have crushes on you.
That, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
of course.
I was out as gay, but it took me a second to like tell them all that I was gay because I was scared because it was Catholic.
yeah.
But they were all also gay.
That's great.
It's like also that
Love
musical
theater.
theater program was so bad because they didn't cut anyone.
Oh dear.
So they just had like, there would be these numbers where there was like 50 kids on stage at one time. And it was a small stage.
Oh,
It was a
no.
really small school. And it was kind of like chaotic.
Oh,
and
my-
ultimately I got better roles than I probably should have gotten because I couldn't really sing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So doing Professor Callahan was the role of a lifetime.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
wow.
Yeah, Professor, he's got a big role in that.
I'm a creep. I played a creep.
Oh shit. I want
Yeah.
to see this play again because
Me too. It's like fuzzy to me.
I've
now.
only seen it the one time I saw it when it like was touring in Memphis, and then when Amber was in it, I came back home to surprise her because I was in college, and so
Yeah.
my mom flew me
my
home, and I was like,
God.
I gotta see Amber in her her
my senior
play.
year play. Amanda's senior year play was Seussical the musical.
Oh, Seussical is great. Did you
Yeah.
not like it?
I mean,
It's
I didn't
insane.
dislike it. It was just like when I was a junior, their senior musical was Into the Woods.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would really
And
be
we
upset.
had a really good theater department. Like people would transfer into our school for how good the theater department.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
this is
we
still you are still thinking you're like yeah, actually people would transfer.
They,
to my school
they
because
would
of how-
legitimately-
Now, I want to say that I was never a main character. I was always in the chorus.
No, I was just there for a good time
I was there
and
for
the
the good
ensemble.
time and the singing and dancing.
Yes.
But I had such a good time in Into the Woods that I was like, oh, we're gonna get like a really like cool, like huge dance numbers and like a musical that I really respect and love.
Yeah.
And then
I
it
had
was
never heard of this.
Seussical, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have a silly, goofy time.
I had never heard of Seussical the musical until they were like, "This is the school play."
It's a very goofy musical.
It's crazy. It is so insane.
but a good Horton is a great musical.
They had a suggestion to do Hairspray at our school, but they did not have enough black people, and so they had to they were going to source out black folk from Hattie Lou, which was the black theater downtown. But
And those are all adults. Like we can't just have
random
random
adults
people
Yeah.
up in the school.
in the
That's
school.
especially random adults that want to do a musical for
Yeah,
high schoolers.
right?
And Hairspray for racist high schoolers.
Yeah, they
Like,
didn't end
Yeah.
up doing it.
No, they didn't.
That-
but that see, I would have loved to do that as my because it's like your senior year.
You
But instead,
can't
I was a
stop the
bird
beat.
girl.
Yeah, Bird Girl. That's like Seussical is such an iconic musical, partially because I feel like everyone has the story of like, and I did not get the part that I wanted in musical. I feel like everyone I've ever met that has done musical theater was like, and when I auditioned for Seussical, it obviously did not go well.
I was a Wickersham brother.
Really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
and at our school, they didn't dress us like animals. They dressed us like 70s icons.
Like different singing groups. Like,
like, the
I was the Jackson 5. The
they
Wickersham
made
brothers
the
were the
monkeys
Jackson
be
5.
the Jackson 5.
Talk about tone motherfucking death.
There needs to be like a council together to like review high school theater directors and just
Don't
like
they?
check in on them because they do some truly
Crazy,
wild
insane.
things.
All for the vision.
I do love the fact, like, I feel like we need more of this type of culture. Like the fact that High School Musical is like theater kid culture. Like the theater teachers and directors run it like their own Broadway theater, like
Yeah.
their whole production. And I do love it because the ones that are passionate, they really give it to the kids, but they can get carried away because nobody's monitoring them. They do whatever they want. It's a school.
It's really
It
funny.
is. I heard this story about my high school theater teacher after I left, where she just came in one day. I think this was because of COVID or something. And she was so mad that she started throwing chairs across the stage.
Oh my god.
like, no.
I know. Doesn't it sound scary? I don't, not like at kids. I don't think.
But just having a
But, like,
meltdown.
but she was literally so crazy, and she was very problematic as well. Like made some very questionable decisions.
Comments? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I did love our theater heads.
Me too.
Like I did.
But they were
because-
very they are very eclectic, and that's just like comes with the
yeah, I feel like
comes with the territory of being
to-
a theater teacher.
to me, I was like very grateful to have adults in my life that were eclectic and like eccentric and like just a little bit of weird to show me what I was like. Now
They're
there's
doing
something
fine.
different about them than like the other my other teachers.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to have weird teachers sometimes because those are the ones you can actually talk to about your, I don't know, your home life or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you can be real with them.
Teachers are people too.
Teachers are people too. I remember our Latin teacher, one of my favorite teachers, our Latin teacher.
I had a crazy Latin teacher too.
I mean, it's Latin.
It's Latin. Yeah.
It is Latin.
It's really niche. They're fangirls of Latin.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fangirls of Percy Jackson.
They are.
Our Latin teachers.
And
Oh
Harry
my
Potter.
God.
Yeah.
My Latin teacher really wanted us to read the Latin version of Harry Potter, but she never ordered it.
Holy shit.
Read the Latin
Yes.
version of Harry Potter.
She wanted us to translate it.
Girl.
Tell us your Latin teacher
I could
story.
barely translate or Aurelia or
I love translating Latin. Actually, I took it for 5 years.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what piscina means?
Fish.
Pool.
Fish pond.
Facts.
Y'all.
The two of them together.
Fish pool, fish pond.
Piscina.
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 Fish
Oh,
pond.
we love
Piscina-
rustica.
Piscina is pool in Spanish.
Villa rustica.
Piscina.
Cornelia and Flavia.
Yeah, Cornelia, and
Flavia.
Puellae.
Octavius
Escuela.
est Puello.
Abor.
It's not
Abor.
Puello.
What is it? Puel?
It's
Puella.
Puer.
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 Octavius est puer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
That was good.
That's right.
That was good.
It's just like, yes.
For the Latin fangirls out
Yes.
there.
Latin. Bring it back. Revive it. Revive the language.
Bring back Latin.
Bring back Latin.
Bring back Latin. Hayden, you love musical theater. You love Harry Potter. How is being a fangirl central to your identity?
I think that, who I am wouldn't make any sense without the many different obsessions I've had. And I think that I got so obsessed with, performing and being an outsider, and I like being so obsessed with these niche things. I think I've always been a fangirl of comedy too. I have always loved comedians, watched things like that. I would listen to the Pandora stand-up radio.
Oh, wow.
And I would just like play it like all day long, and I would just have all these bits memorized.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Oh my God.
Kid.
You are a comedian fangirl.
I am, and
That's
I know
intense.
it is. It was very intense, especially for my family. When I'm like trying to like
you blasting
pull
it?
out bits, I'm like trying to like reference bits that people are they're like, we weren't talking about that. Now you're doing stand up. I'm fully quoting another comedian.
They're like, wait, are you here?
Funny. When did you start like listening to comedy? When did you start like getting into stand up?
Yeah.
I started getting into stand up as soon as I had like a phone.
So like 11?
11, literally,
Wow.
like as soon as I could like play stand-up albums on my phone, when I
Yeah.
found out what stand-up was, I was like, I want to do this. I'm obsessed with it.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
this.
That's adorable because, oh my gosh, 11.
Yeah.
And I started writing. I have this notebook from childhood where I started like writing stand-up.
Oh my God.
No one can know about this, by the way, so don't tell anyone.
You should read some bits
I
on
would
a
love
stage.
to, but they're all
Yeah,
like
from when you were
and
11.
like and up punch up.
they're all. I also have a filmed my first set where I just talk about being a masked gay man, like the whole time. Where I'm just like, I'm so masked, no one would ever know that I'm gay. And it's so mortifying.
Oh my God.
This is filmed?
It's filmed. I have it on my phone.
Oh no.
And my
Where
voice
did
is
you
like
do this?
so different. I did this in my
How old were
freshman
you?
year of college.
Wow.
I've never been masked. I've
Wow.
not been
Oh
the
my
person that I was
God.
trying to say that I was.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. It really just, you open your eyes. College is really a time for expansion
Where'd
and
you
growth.
go? You're from Ohio.
Ohio University.
So you always knew you wanted to be a stand-up comedian? That's the type of performer you knew you wanted to be?
I think maybe, yeah. I
Okay,
mean, I knew I
wow.
wanted to do, when I got into musicals, I really wanted to be in musicals.
Mm-hmm.
And when I
Yeah.
started playing football, I was like, I'm going to be in the NFL. I was so bad at football.
Did you really like it like that?
I fangirled about football.
Okay.
I would dress up. I was a fan of the Broncos, and I would dress up like a horse. I would paint my face.
I would dress up like a horse.
No, literally
like a horse.
I had like a horse head, and like I would paint my face. I had all these decorations. It was like very obsessive the way that I loved this football team.
Okay.
I love that.
Okay.
And I think I was really going through some things at the time.
That makes sense that you would want to be in the NFL if you were that obsessed with it.
Yes. And
skill
then
or no skill.
I think as soon as I got to college, I thought I'm not going to be an actor.
Acting is the worst profession on the
Acting
planet.
is done.
It's done. Oh my God. I thought that too when I went to college. I was like, who's an actor?
Yeah.
Who's trying to be an actor?
Literally.
I thought it was just something fake to say.
I was like, I didn't make it on Disney Channel. That time has passed.
Yeah.
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 I thought it would have happened for me by now. You know?
Exactly.
I really thought I was like, there's no chance to set foot on stage for the rest of my life. And we're done with that.
I think the biggest problem with people that are still doing musical theater is that they've never faced the rejection that musical theater is supposed to give you to like build you into a better person. So like everyone that succeeds in musical theater is just never rejected from the thing that they want to do with their life. I mean, people that are like on Broadway.
Oh yeah, you
Like-
mean like successful
like
musical
breakthroughs.
theater people.
You know when they interview people who do musicals like for a living?
Yeah.
And they're just like, that person is crazy.
like
Yeah.
Leah Michelle.
Yeah, exactly. Leah Michelle has never had to experience what it's like to not get the role you want in Seussical.
No, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's the Seussical meter. It's a meter of like.
Were you in Seussical?
I auditioned for it.
And what did you get and what did you want?
Such a bad role.
What role was
I don't
it?
remember what I got. I might have gotten one of the Wickersham brothers. Like whatever I got,
Was it
I
a
was
Who?
too old for. And I was like all the other ones were like little baby kids.
I bet it was Who.
It was probably a Who because
that
that
happened
happened
to our
at our
friend.
school. Like all the middle schoolers were Who's, and then one of our
senior.
friends.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not doing this.
No.
I'm taking my power back.
That's right.
My mom said, you cannot go to acting school. One, we're not paying for you to go to school for that. Like, we're not helping with that. Two, you're not very good, Hayden.
Oh my God. Wait,
Like,
what
you're
did
just simply not good enough to go to school for that.
It sucks that acting and like creative and school and stuff is so expensive
And
because
intense.
I feel like it's not that you were untalented, it's that like maybe like you weren't being fostered in high school enough to get good at it, and maybe if you go to school for it you can like learn. But
like by the time you're in college, the way that it's structured, it's like everybody who's going to college for acting school is so intense about it that you kind of
like,
feel
that's not
really
me.
behind, and you're like, but I just want to learn the craft. I don't know it really yet.
Yeah, that's what my partner did, and I'm very glad that I did not do that.
Really?
I mean, like love it for her or whatever, but
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been the best place for me and my personality to develop.
Same, because I had the same like
it is a
thought about
personality.
going there.
I think it is like people learn in different environments. Like people are like people thrive in different types of environments. Were you ever into Glee?
I missed Glee also, but
Wow.
my stepmom was really into Glee, and I did watch some, and now I've gone back with friends and seen
It's
clips from
crazy.
Glee.
It's
It
an
is.
unhinged
It
ride.
is so unhinged.
It's truly the J.K. Rowling of wait, what is his name? Ryan Murphy.
Yeah.
Is the
Murphy,
J.K. Rowling of TV.
Yeah, Ryan Murphy.
I would
is in
say
that.
so.
He's all over the damn place.
Did either of you watch Pose?
Yeah.
Amber did.
The last season, at the beginning, it's like fine. By the end, I swear to God, they are doing like a musical. And I'm like, literally, we were watching it and we were like,
Ryan.
this is not what the show is like fully about like trans women in ballroom in New York in the 80s.
Yeah.
And it takes like a complete like
I have to watch.
180 at the end. And
Is
I was
it like
so-
becoming Glee?
Why? They start singing for real?
I was like, did Ryan Murphy like get to write this on his own or something? The
no one check
last
this?
season just seemed so out of like character, and I loved the show. I loved the show all the way through.
I love the girl trip episode.
Yes,
It's like Have you seen that one?
No.
Okay, even if you don't know what's going on, we have Amanda loves girl trip episodes of things.
I love
We
girls
gotta, and
trips.
there's such a great scene in there with Dominique Jackson. And
Oh, when she goes off.
when she goes off on
Yeah.
that woman, and then the love interest for MJ. I love that show.
Yeah.
But Ryan Murphy did not need to make all of them
fuck.
start singing suddenly,
I feel like
Wow.
and they were great singers.
for some reason
That's
season
cool.
3 people just go off the damn deep end in the writers' room.
What if we fan cast our version of Harry Potter
I love
with
Gays.
gays only?
that. Oh my god!
I
Yeah.
need him to be in this movie. I'm trying to cast him correctly.
Who?
Lil Nas.
Oh, who would
Okay.
who would Lil Nas be?
I mean, Lil Nas.
Dean? No, sorry, that was racist.
Lil Nas would be a good. Would he be a good Ron? Is
I was
that
kinda
crazy?
thinking he would be
He's
kind
really
of a good,
funny.
Yeah,
he is
would-
really funny.
He would be able to hit those one.
I would almost make him. I would make him like one of the Weasley brothers. If
Oh,
There
I
were
cannot
two of
believe I
them.
just said I would make Lil Nas X
A
one of
Weasley
the
brother.
Weasley
he would dye his hair red.
I would make if he had like if he had like an equal partner. I don't know who that would be.
He
though.
dressed as Zach and Cody at the same time for Halloween.
Yeah.
So maybe if there were two
He can
Lil
play
Nas
both.
X,
Lil
I would
Nas
watch
is Fred
that.
and George.
like Fred and like Parent Trap.
Okay, so Lil Nas is Fred and
Lil
George.
Nas is
As Fred and George.
Oh my god.
Lil Nas is Fred and George in our
That's
fan
the
cast.
first people we cast.
Yeah.
Right? For our cast. Oh my god,
He could be.
Troye Sivan,
Oh,
right?
as Draco? Could he do that?
I'm like, would Troye Sivan be a good? I guess he doesn't act.
He would be a
He does
bitch
act.
as Draco.
does he
He
act?
started out
Yeah.
acting.
He
He's
started
young
out as
X-Men.
an
He's a
actor.
young Wolverine in X-Men.
Yeah, and then he was a YouTuber, and then he was a musician, and now he's an actor again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think he could play Draco because I think he can be a bitch.
He is kind of bitchy.
He can.
He is
I think he
kinda
can pull it
bitchy.
off.
I mean, there needs to be somebody very gay as Draco. That needs to be maybe the gayest person possible, and that is Troy.
Troy is
That's
pretty gay.
True. Yeah. That's
Oh,
true.
let's see. Let's see.
Are we this is as if they were like, this is like Deathly Hallows, like they're the oldest, or
I-
even like
we
at
could
any
go
age?
back and cast them.
Right.
Like they can be
their
at any
ages.
age.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, because we see the potential. We see what they're going to
Yeah.
be like in 7th year.
Well, you can reverse age people now, so it's like that Will Smith movie where they made him like
right.
a kid.
Yes.
Right.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
I've only seen pictures of it, but it looked.
What was it?
Yeah, I
Gemini
haven't seen
Man?
it.
Yeah, I think it was
Gemini.
Gemini.
I think I
Man.
watched it and I was very like taken aback, but I think I was high.
That would be taken
Oh
back.
my god.
Yes.
What about so if they can be any age and we can like reverse age them, what about MJ Rodriguez as Hermione?
I would love.
I was
that.
thinking-
That would
I was
be-
trying to figure out
that's-
MJ.
I think that's perfect.
And she would always have something to say.
Yeah, because she's like very like
She's very no
She's like-
nonsense.
it's like if Harry did anything, she'd be like,
Yeah.
she'd be like, what's the
No.
problem? Like, get it together.
And I think that's a great role for her too, because MJ's always playing this. Like, did you see Lou?
oh yes,
Yeah.
She's
yes,
in Lou,
yes,
and she
yes.
plays like somebody who's very much like put
Yes.
together.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's really good at those roles. I think she'd be great.
Yeah,
I
she
agree.
is.
Yeah. And then just to keep it posed, I think that Dominique Jackson could be Professor McGonagall.
Oh my god.
That would be amazing. That would be something that we will never get to. Something that I can guarantee
Never
will
happen.
never happen.
Never happened.
Maybe we
But
can stage a
I would-
reading.
A reading.
Oh my god.
I would love to host that.
A queer
That's
Harry
my
Potter
new dream
reading.
is to host the queer Harry Potter.
That would be
reading.
so good.
Yeah.
But she would be so incredible.
Yeah,
She would-
with
Yeah.
this cast. Oh god, we have to pick like the best scenes for everyone.
I know.
Oh
Can
my
we get
God.
like a list of gay celebrities?
I know.
I'm like, there's only like 4.
I know. I'm like, who
We
else?
need to not let people know that we can't name this many.
It's like so many people.
We're gonna go down this list of gay celebrities and we're gonna name.
More out stars.
Okay. I'm just gonna name people. Okay, not in any particular order.
Okay.
Okay.
Jojo Siwa.
Oh my god, maybe she's Draco. No.
She looks like him, but I don't
Jojo
think she
Siwa.
could be.
There's not
No.
many female characters in here.
She could kind of be like a really strange version
She could
of Luda
be
Lovegood.
Seamus.
Or Neville.
I was gonna say Neville for some reason.
Yeah.
too, right?
I could see her kind of just being like, I forgot.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
JoJo Siwa as Moaning Myrtle.
Oh no, yes, no, that's a better one.
Or Luna Lovegood.
Or Luna.
I think JoJo would be a great Luna because she's like got all the little accessories.
Yeah, she could be like, she could put her own twist on it.
She looks like her, but I would love to see her be her version of annoying with the pigtails as Moaning Myrtle. Like,
yeah,
I feel like she could like just get really camp with it
Mm-hmm.
and like make fun of herself.
Who would be Professor Umbridge?
Professor Umbridge. That's a great question.
Professor Umbridge,
Need,
Snape.
like-
I'm trying to think of some old gays.
I need like a lesbian that's like.
What about
I'm thinking about Ellen.
this might be crazy,
She's
but what
mean.
about Wanda Sykes?
Oh, that's it. That's it. Wanda
Honestly,
Sykes.
I would really like to see Wanda Sykes be McGonagall. I think
Oh,
that would be really good.
Oh, she would be a good she would do a good type.
I would like Wanda Sykes to be Dumbledore, honestly.
Wanda
Oh my
Sykes
God.
casts as every character in Harry Potter.
Yeah, all the adults.
We will be doing a
Harry
reading
Sykes.
of Harry Potter.
Oh, Wanda-
Harry Sykes.
It's all Wanda Sykes.
Oh my God.
Oh my
That's good. Margaret Cho.
God. Okay.
Margaret
Trelawney.
Cho.
Oh wait, sorry, not Margaret Cho.
Margaret Cho is Trelawney.
Yeah, she could be going off.
Yeah,
She's got like her in Fire. I'm thinking about her in Fire Island.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I love.
And she's like kind of kooky, kind of like eccentric already. Like I feel like that's who she is in real life.
Yeah, I think it would be a good.
Yeah.
I think she would have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We haven't cast Harry.
I know.
No, it's so important.
It really is.
That's the thing is we're scared too.
We are.
Like, who could you?
Who's-
screams?
Who has the star power for it?
I'm trying to think of like the most famous like gay actors. Like,
Lil Noah Schnapp. I'm
There's-
kidding. I don't think he would be
The first
good as
person
Harry
I
Potter.
always I think of is Elliot Page.
oh.
Elliot Page.
I thought it like 20 minutes ago. I didn't want to say it, but
Elliot Page is Harry
Elliot
Potter.
Page is
it
Harry
seems
Potter.
too obvious.
It does seem to. Well, are we only saying that because he's a brunette? Like, I think we're just like, yeah, like he kind of looks like Harry Potter.
But
and with the square face.
I think he
Yeah.
could deliver
Like,
though.
I think he could.
I think
too.
he could give the boyish confusion that Harry Potter is always
And the
going
wit.
through. And the
Yeah.
And
wit.
the quick wit.
Harry is always so confused.
Elliot Page is Harry
Elliot
Potter.
Page is Harry Potter.
Elliot Page is Harry Potter. MJ Rodriguez is
We're taking several
Hermione.
steps. Ron.
Ron is Lil Nas.
Harry is Elliot Page.
Harry is
Do
Elliot
they have
Page.
chemistry? We'll see.
And Zendaya is Michi.
We did name 3 people that I think have never even seen each
have
other.
never met. Oh my God. MJ telling
Because,
Elliot.
I mean, we need
to
to
get
do
in
we ship
before
do we-
curfew.
Can we see Lil Nas and MJ kissing? Because that's
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
I think so.
Yes.
Okay,
I would
that's
like
kind
to-
of a hard question because even when I was reading Harry Potter, to be honest, I was like, I don't know if I'm like behind the Ron and Hermione thing, but go
That's
off.
controversial.
I
It
know.
is. Do they end up together? They do
They end up together. They got some kids.
They do.
People are going to be like, you're such a fake fan of stuff. I'm like not remembering anything.
It's been a while.
It's been a second.
This is like what
And-
about what about Kristen Stewart as Ginny?
Okay.
Mm-mm.
But
I don't know.
she-
I want her to be in a role, but I don't know if that's it.
That's not it. I think Kristen Stewart should be Sirius Black.
Hayden's gone.
Kristen Stewart
Approved?
as Sirius Black.
Oh my god.
She would do good. She'd be
I-
like,
I would buy so many tickets. I would. I would
12 years in Azkaban.
I would never watch another piece of media.
Me neither. Oh my god. Now I'm thinking about her dress as Sirius Black.
yeah, and like literally going off at Lupus. I mean Lupin.
Who's
Lupus?
Lupus.
Guys, wait.
Lupus
We
was-
did talk about Latin
I
earlier.
think that I think that like we have blocked Harry off in our brain a little bit because of everything that's gone on.
yeah.
Like, I- 'cause I
we
don't remember
We
details.
haven't. We don't talk about.
I don't
Harry
talk about
Potter
it
at
often
all on
anymore.
This podcast really
Yeah,
because of,
it's not good, and that's why I'm here.
and that's why
Yes.
she's here.
as a trans woman to say it's okay to talk about Harry
This is a
Potter.
safe space.
It's okay. It's fine. We were there. It happened. Unfortunately, we regret some of the things. Maybe there
Yeah.
are some pictures out there of me that I'm like, those can't get out unless I fight in moments like these.
Unless I fight.
yeah. Yeah.
I
And we see you, Hayden.
Okay, so my first girlfriend was on a Harry Potter role-playing website. And I really did want to ask you too, if you were ever on like a role play website. You're like, no, that's crazy.
No, it's not crazy.
I'm
but
only
I just
thinking of Club Penguin and Zwinky, but those are just Avatar games.
Yeah. I used to have boyfriends on Club Penguin.
And
that was
Zwinky.
as far as it got. But we did have a guest, Kristen Wallace, who talked about role playing on here.
Yeah.
Like for a lot of her episode and told us a lot of things that we did not know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And that was like my first time because I was playing a boy wizard, right? And then I started dating this girl who I'm guessing was older than me because she was like, we should go skinny dipping. Like she was role playing skinny dipping together.
Oh my gosh.
And we got all the way up to the pond and then I got nervous role playing online. I'm typing things out. And I was like, I actually say that I do not want to go in the water and I don't want to do this.
Oh
That's
my God.
good.
So then after that, I went back to the role playing website as a girl so that I didn't have to like do that.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a very like kind of like my first like trans like other people are perceiving me online as like a girl.
Yeah.
And so I feel like maybe I owe that a little bit to Harry Potter.
That's
Harry Potter made me trans.
so layered.
Yeah, and you can take that to the bank.
Right.
Literally
To
everyone.
Gringotts.
Yeah.
Right to
Tell 'em.
Gringotts.
Tell him. Sorry. She was so annoying. Sorry.
Yeah,
she
I
Like,
know.
was.
you just, like-
that was a beautiful story though.
That was really beautiful. And
Thank
that's
you.
because it
it's
allowed you
sweet.
to be who you wanted to be.
Exactly.
And you were able to use it in that way. And that was really powerful.
Yeah.
But ultimately now it's no longer about that.
It's just annoying because fandom is it's such a lens to who you are genuinely. Like however way, if you stumble upon it because of like a role play website or just kind of like just noticing how you move about the world because of whatever you're obsessed with, it's so reflective and it's such a thing that people like grow up and latch on to forever. And so that's why it's just very disappointing when some like the creator of it or whoever has like a huge hand on it speaks out so like harmfully about something.
But that's also the importance of like extracting yourself from the parasocial relationships of those people because like regardless of what they say, the art did like affect you in some way. And like at the end of the day, it's about how the art made you feel and like
how it spoke to
you. Don't
you.
worship this person. Like, this is not somebody that you think is faultless.
The creator cannot tell you how to interpret any of their words. They put them out there and they gave them to us to interpret.
And it could mean something. It can mean different things to you at different times.
Right.
And it can still inform who you are, even if that woman turns out to be crazy.
Dumbass. A dumbass.
Always.
Oh.
That's beautiful.
Y'all.
Well, oh my God, Hayden, thank you so much for being on our podcast.
Thanks for having me.
This was so pleasant.
This was lovely.
This was great. We're going to have you back on because I feel like we could talk for hours.
Yeah, we have
I
more
do
to say.
too. We have a lot to say.
We have a lot to
We have a
say.
whole
Got more ground to
another
cover.
list of Harry Potter characters to say.
That's
We do.
right. And I'm going to read Warriors?
Warrior. If you both read the next Warrior, if you both read the first Warrior Cats book, I would love to come in and talk about
Okay,
that.
we'll
Right.
do
Book club,
that.
first Warrior
Book
Cats.
club.
Is there, okay, so do you have any plugs? Tell the people where you're at, where they can find you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell them the handles.
You can follow me on Instagram at _Hayden_Johnson. I'm on TikTok. You can probably find it by searching my name. I'm the one who doesn't do TikToks about trucks.
Wait, is there a Hayden Johnson?
There's a Hayden Johnson who does only like farming, like what a farmer boy looks like.
Oh my
And
God.
Unfortunately, that is who I'm competing with for SEO.
Oh my God.
So not that one.
TikTok
the other
is
one.
such an
Okay, follow
extensive
Hayden.
place.
She's a comedian, not a truck.
Not a truck driver.
Yes.
And also follow us at fangirl.central everywhere.
Yeah.
And be on the lookout.
Keep an eye on what we got going on.
What we got going on.
Yes.
Because we don't know.
Go to the Patreon to get on our exclusive Discord.
Yeah. Do it.
And leave us a review if you like this episode.
That's right.
and as always,
keep it chaotic. And the music is going to come in.